Similar to the conversation we were just having. This is Jeremy Prime. You know him, you love him. He pees in his basement. His wife gets pizza without him, and he gets really upset. He's spaghetti. It's Jeremy. It's TheQuartering. Look at him being dumb. So TheQuartering is mad, apparently, that Steven Crowder got an episode removed by YouTube after Twitter outrage over jokes. You know, jokes? Yeah, jokes. I wonder what jokes he shared. Could it be the video we watched earlier in the stream? I wonder. So let's see where Jeremy's take is on the abject racism of Steven Crowder and how Jeremy is literally just a drama whore and just real stupid. Just a really big dumb. All right, Beef, let's do this.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from TheQuartering, and Steven Crowder is in trouble again. Just moments after getting access returned to his Twitter account, YouTube pulled yesterday's episode, which was wildly miscategorized on Twitter, and people lost their minds.
We watched that video, dude. What?
Now, it was, about a 2-minute segment in the show where they talked about the stimulus plan, allocating something like $5 billion to farmers of color.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know that was
and $5 billion to those that aren't of color. So.
A particular category that needed $5 billion. But
why is he mad? Wait. So he's, of course, he's mad that farmers of color got some money. Huh.
Okay, maybe. I'd have to see some receipts on that. And then the other $5 billion goes to everyone else.
Yes, yes, that's pretty reasonable. Yes,
that matter. There's claims that the farmers of color have been left out, but no receipts provided. But that's neither here nor there. They were making fun of that, and then. He went on a little bit of a spicy run, which I'll show you parts of it.
They genuinely believe farmers are exclusively white guys. I know, right? Like, they're super surprised that wait, non-white people farm? What the fuck, bro?
But before we get into that, because I know this video is already going to upset the YouTube lords, protect your data from big tech. Don't let them support the giving companies your...
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. No. Let's go back to
private internet access today.
Okay, all right. Private internet access, guys.
2021, stop giving companies your data for free.
Shut the fuck up.
VPN. This one, it supports the channel. Now, yesterday, I saw Twitter, celebrating. In fact, I saw a trend for Steven Crowder, which people were celebrating this person raising his hands and striking him. People, subsiding, celebrating. This is my favorite Steven Crowder video. It's one where he gets hit.
Play it.
But ultimately, what was it? Well,
farmers of color literally had to file a lawsuit in 2016-17 because they couldn't get the things they needed. Exactly.
YouTube pulls racist Steven Crowder video for...
How is it not racist? What is racism to these people? Does it have to be just the N-word? It must be, right? Like, it's the only way he thinks people can be racist.
For violating COOF misinformation. I'm assuming that that's just their way of responding to the outrage. Now,
what?
Essentially, well, let me just give you a bit of the coverage. Let me give you the spin first, how they're reporting it, and then exactly what it was. YouTube pulls, in their opinion, a racist Steven Crowder video for violating misinformation rules. This is not the first action YouTube has taken against Crowder. Make no mistake, the mainstream media wants Crowder deplatformed entirely.
Okay.
So everything...
The mainstream media wants Steven Crowder deplatformed entirely. Steven Crowder doesn't... You don't just get a platform. You're not granted a platform, dude. If he gets deplatformed by somebody else, It's because they find him no longer profitable. It's literally just the free market. I still don't understand how he doesn't understand and they don't understand that, like, it's just the free fucking market, dude.
Thing you read about him, remember it's painted in that shade.
Oh yeah, but you don't like things painted in any shade other than white.
The video violates our policy on the COOF, which prohibits content claiming that this or that. As a result, the video was removed from his channel. He
can't say anything.
The video was flagged by YouTube's automated.
It was flagged? Do you want to hear that word again? He said flagged, but flagged. It was flagged
from his channel. The video was flagged by
what? Flagged. Okay, dude.
YouTube's automated systems when it was uploaded, and was immediately blocked from running ads, and was never monetized, YouTube tells The Verge. YouTube has removed other videos that violate the company's policies from Crowder's channel in the past.
Yeah, but guess what? YouTube isn't taking down his channel because it makes them a lot of money, because he gets a lot of views.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm working on, TheQuartering.com. I don't really promote it because I'm still trying to figure out. I'm trying to work with the Subscribe backers to figure out what feature is most important to roll out first. But right now, my videos are there, and Shammy, my editor, puts them up and adds some text and links and things like that. And
wow, Steven Crowder is literally a gross pointer. I'm surprised he's not even more.
No, it's important that it's become a cost of doing business is hosting your stuff off platform. Right now, it's just mirroring my YouTube videos, but I want to set it up so that it can just do my own video hosting entirely.
For those that don't know, Grosse Pointe is like a really high-end Michigan. Let me show you. I'll show you where. Yeah, this is a great example of this. Great example of why he's racist. It's the good side, you see, the white side. Yeah, this is very common to see around Detroit. Yeah. Once that got said and I read it out loud, I figured many of you wouldn't know what the fuck that meant. But yeah, so there's a lot of difference here, and then you can see lots of things happen in Grosse Pointe that are gross. Surprise. Detroit Metro Times video shows two white Grosse Pointe girls calling each other slaves and the N-word at their Grosse Pointe. This is the high school. This is the kind of shit that happens in that community. It is a pretty icky community right there. Anyway, so now you understand the point there that was brought on by that donation. Thank you, Eccleston.
Even though I think my opinions are pretty not spicy.
Your opinions aren't that spicy? You don't have opinions, Jeremy. You agree with other people's opinions. Do you think Crowder did the racist segment on purpose to draw attention away from the sexual assault allegations from trans people? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think either of them are going away, though.
The company revoked the ability to run ads on its channel in August 2019 after former Vox host and millionaire Carlos Maza evidenced...
Oh, I'm sorry. Are millionaires no longer a thing that we should listen to? Jeremy a millionaire? Jeremy. Wonder.
Numerous examples of Crowder using derogatory and comments that they didn't like
oh, wow.
when he was talking about Maza.
Comments they didn't like. It was homophobic. Like what are you talking? He's literally just homophobic.
Again,
I love how he just stops reading stuff.
Are they like Steven just has to know better here. I agree. Now listen, we agree that they were just jokes. But,
what?
He's just got to know better. He's been doing this long enough. I don't think he doesn't care. Like a lot of people say, Crowder just doesn't care. I don't agree with that. There's no way he doesn't care. He has employees that matter. And he needs YouTube. I'm
glad he needs YouTube. And I want them to take it away from him because he's using his platform for bad shit, dude. like what? He's not a good person.
Essentially, this clip it's getting, all the pearls are being clutched, right?
If he had
mocked, stereotypical redneck type person, nobody would have written an article.
Stereotypical rednecks were the oppressors, not the oppressed, Jeremy. What? The redneck, that comes from literal slave owner people. That comes from racists. The joke is not that they are poor. The joke is that they are racist losers. That's when people make fun of rednecks. Like, what? What are you talking about? You don't get to make fun of black people in general. You can make fun of a black person. You can make fun of a couple black people. It doesn't matter. But just being black is not a funny thing. It's just innate. It's relevant to your opinion on somebody. If a black person does something stupid, go ahead. But not because they're black, because they did a dumb. That's okay. That's fine. Like fucking Jerry Rice wore a chicken helmet once. He blocked... Look at this. Wait. Jerry Rice chicken helmet. Is this a fucking good look, dude? Do you think this is a good look, bro? Jerry Rice wearing a fucking chicken helmet? I agree. Not a great look. Not a good one. The taste mask. Like for Popeye's chicken, I understand why the black community started roasting his ass for this. Like he got roasted for this shit. You know what I mean? And I don't blame them. Arian actually got blocked by Jerry Rice's wife on Twitter for this. Like, what? What a weird life. But like, when someone does something dumb like that, but come on, man. Yeah, we all remember the urban, we don't take kindly to your kind around here. Oh, yeah, very urban. Yeah, true. Like, dude, they mocked actual slavery, bro. They mocked it. I don't know what you want. Yeah, mocking black farmers and slavery. Come on,
because
dude.
He was mocking, an inner city black caricature, that's, wildly...
He was mocking inner city black caricature about fucking black farmers because he didn't believe that black farmers existed because he thinks they're all inner city black individual. Like, what does that even mean? The fact that Jeremy can say he was just making fun of inner city black people, like, what? How do you not realize that's racist? How do you say those words and go, oh yeah, it's just, just because those are real people that exist. Inner city black people are like that. Like, what? Like, what? How? Talk to a black person. Jesus Christ. Racism is so weird, dude. It just manifests so strangely. It doesn't make any sense. Ugh. Like, why? It just comes out of nowhere, and they go, oh, I said the joke, isn't it edgy? No, shut up, Steve, you weirdo. No one fucking wants to hear you talk, bro. Just shut up.
Appropriate. Is it my, brand of humor? Probably not. But is it the world's worst thing to ever happen, like Media Matter says? No, of course not. Far right, again, understand the spin. Far right YouTube personality Stephen Crowder and his co-host unleashed a shocking.
This motherfucker's anti-vax. Like he doesn't believe COVID's a thing. He's incredibly racist. And you don't think he's far right? What?
Bigoted rant on his Tuesday show, smearing black farmers and stooped to a number of other tropes against African Americans in what he billed a lockdown anniversary show. First flagged by Media Matters, Crowder accurately previewed his own show tone when he warned might get a little bit nerdy and also be widely offensive.
Wow. By the way, guys, we might be a little offensive. Yeah, we've all been on that stage of edgy dude bro before, Steve, but you're an adult now. It's time to grow up. It's time to fucking grow up, Steve. You're not edgy anymore, bro. You're a clown show. We're gonna be fucking we're gonna say racist jokes. Might don't get offended. I might offend you. Shut up, Steve, nerd. Fuck.
Minutes later, he brought up President Joe Biden's his bill. Almost got me.
What?
Which includes, $5.2 billion provision for black farmers. Again, I'm not saying black farmers don't exist. I'm saying how many are there? And do they need $5 billion? Did we just make the 5 black farmers billionaires?
Jesus fucking Christ. You know how he doesn't ask $5.2 billion to set aside for the... Oh yeah, he's not asking about how many white farmers there are. You know what I mean? Like, 5 black farmers? What are you talking about, dude? How many farmers are not white? Specifically black. There are 45, almost 50,000 black. Well, that was in 2017. Let me see. Is there another one? Is there a newer one that we can get a little bit closer to the... Oh, fuck off. They're all fucking behind paywalls, dude. By the way, nearly all pandemic bailout funds went to white people, and white farmers White farmers got 97% of the $9.2 billion provided for in October, which is part of the reason that this administration, because that was during the Trump administration, they are sending more aid to the black farmers. So that means 97% of the $9.2 billion was sent to white farmers. White farmers are also getting another $5.2 billion on top of that. And then the black farmers, because they are a smaller group, of the, what is that, $14.4 billion, they're getting a separate $5 billion. That seems reasonable. I don't see why that's not a good thing. So here, let me. This is just the USDA statistics. And let me read this to you. USD data shows that white farmers received, on average, 4 times more than the average black farmer. Using data from USDA's Farm Census, EWG calculated that the average white farmer received $3,398, where the average black farmer received $422. Wow. In total, white farmers received $6.7 billion in CFAP, which is Coronavirus Food Assistance Program. White farmers received the $6.7 billion in CFAP payments, and black farmers received just $15 million. Latino farmers received $100 million. Native American farmers $76 million, and Asian farmers received $17.6 million. By the way, the $5.2 billion is not black farmers specifically, I believe, unless it is. But I think last time we talked about it, it wasn't black farmers, it was non-white farmers. And then $5.2 billion for the others, but I could be wrong. Just be specifically for black farmers. But either way, they got nothing. $15 million. They got the least out of everybody, including Asian American farmers, who I definitely think there's more black farmers than Asian American. I could be wrong, but wow. Just assume the 50,000 black farmers is only $100,000 per farm. Exactly. That's farms. So again, it's a vast disparity. Here's the receipts that he was asking for a second ago. The disparity between white and black farmers was even greater for the Market Facilitation Program, or MFP, created by the Trump administration to offset the impact of Trump's failed trade war with China, which closed lucrative Chinese markets for many American farmers. Using data obtained through the separate FOIA, the Farm Bill Law Enterprise, previously reported that 99% of MFP went to white farmers. Wow. EWG calculated that white farmers received, on average, an MFP payment 10 times larger than the average black farmer. $10,674 for white farmers compared to $1,074 for black farmers. White farmers received a total of $21 billion. Black farmers received $38 million. Latino farmers, $99 million. Native American, $52 million. And Asian Americans got $17 million. Wow. Surprise. So just when you do it per capita, they get 10 times more. It's not equitable at all. I think he'd rather the black farmers be unpaid, like some kind of uncompensated worker that he can command around. I wonder if there's a word for that. Maybe. Fucking loser. Just another thing with systemic racism. This kind of shit. Just systemic. Because you don't know if, I mean, it was the Trump administration, so you could argue that it might be a little targeted, or it might be totally targeted, but you can't know, right? But just imagine if they did that absent-mindedly and just thought like, the white farmers need more money. 10 times more each? Pretty sus, brother.
I don't know. In my state,
Mito, thanks for the 5 months.
You know, it would be.
It's only been 5 months, Mito? Man.
Probably less common than maybe down south. I mean, again, this isn't to say I'm sure that there are black farmers. I am sure of it. But why break off a certain amount of relief by color? It's stupid.
It's not stupid. They already do that in favor of white people. What?
It's just dumb. Crowder called these reparations for colored farmers, and conversation quickly devolved from there.
Jesus
After
Christ,
playing a segment from a liberal radio show, Democracy Now!, explaining the
Bombopulous,
policy, Crowder mocked the Biden plan by putting up a spoof of the famous painting American Gothic, which had an apparent gangster as the husband and a ski mask-clad accomplice as his wife. This kicked off a round of vicious, mock black accents and occasional vulgarity. Oh, heavens to Betsy, a curse word. Then one of Crowder...
Heavens to Betsy.
These are the same people, by the way, that praise Whap. All right?
What, are you against Whap? I don't... What the... Whap isn't making fun of anybody. What are you... Why? Dude, this is... It's more of that shit. If you are a minority, you have to be a model minority, okay? You can't do anything that upsets... The white guy over there in the corner, or otherwise, if you do it, that means all black people were responsible for it. So if Cardi B makes a song that Jeremy doesn't like, or other racist white people, right? Then that means that I get to take the thing that I don't like about Cardi B and apply it just in general to black people that makes Steven Crowder's racism just fine. It's fine. It's okay because you did Whap. You know what I'm saying? Fuck off. So dumb.
Just know that they don't really care.
They don't really care. It wasn't because he said motherfucker. It was because of the way the vulgarity was used. He was like, come on, dude. They went full stereotype, full fucking racist. Mock black accents, dude. His wife doesn't give him WAP, just the back seat. Oof. Stay at home, hubby. I'm going to get pizza with the gals. Pee in the basement.
If you're just heavens to Betsying, you'd be upset about Whap. Then one of Crowder's co-hosts made light...
No, Jeremy. That's not the same thing, you dumb fuck.
...of slavery, suggesting that black folks wouldn't want to be farmers in the first place. Again, a joke. Is it the joke I would make on YouTube in 2021? No. But let's relax a little bit. This whole country's butthole is so freaking tight.
It's not that the joke wasn't funny or that it was a joke in general and it just bombed. It's that the joke, the punchline of the joke, the target of the joke was that, like, black people don't deserve money. Black farmers don't deserve money because they're just like gangsters and they're not intelligent enough to farm. There's like, look what, there was a bunch of fucking like deep seated, I planted Hennessy. Like, what? Some cognac, and I was like, okay. Kenny Discord, thanks for the prime, dude. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. The joke isn't a funny joke. It's literally just you doing a voice and then saying things you believe about black people that are inaccurate and racist. There was no joke. There was no subversion. There was no punchline. There was no like there's no funny haha there. It's literally just being like, those people are different. This is how I feel they are different. Like, what? Minstrel shows? Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like, holy crap. Like, we need to, maybe worry about actual problems.
Like racism that just causes people to kill each other? Yes. Probably something we should consider. Do you know why people's buttholes are tight? No one's butthole is tight about this, dude. People are just tired. People are tired of dealing with this fucking behavior, dude. People are like, oh, fuck, there's another piece of racist shit. No one's like, no one's like fucking seething and rocking back and forth in their chair, like sharpening a sword. Like, people are just like this groaning. They're groaning.
You know what I'm saying? Like real problems instead of a guy made a joke he didn't like on a show that you totally are. Isn't this the same crowd that endlessly dogpiled me for making fun of She-Ra, saying, don't like it, don't watch it. Don't like it, don't watch it. Show's not for you. Show's not for you. Okay, well, if you don't like spicy jokes or jokes in the gray.
It's not even spicy or gray. It's just stupid. And when it goes around and goes viral, right? People aren't opting into watching Steven Crowder. They're seeing this show up on Twitter. They click the Twitter feed. They look at the thing, go, that's fucked up. He shouldn't be allowed to do that. Fuck that. I don't like that. And then people are tired of watching racism be a thing. Like, what? This isn't avid Steven Crowder fans clamoring for his demise. This is people that were not watching that got wind of it and went like, that's fucking gross, dude. What a loser. Like, get over it.
Area of what is considered PC, don't watch Steven Crowder show. Don't whine for it to get banned all the time. One of my all-time favorite Chappelle sketches is when he does whiteface and is like the white guy. Like he's done it a few times.
That's because he gets to do it. Did you? He's literally doing like, I like Chappelle's show. I'm not racist. It's basically Black Friend, but even worse because it's Chappelle's show. Bro, look. If you are a black person and you think and you are like fuck you for something innate towards somebody, like, you're gay, I don't like you. I don't like you because you're white. I don't like you because you're trans, whatever. That's probably not cool, right? But that's systemic, right? The problem with blackface, the problem with those jokes that he told, the problem with all the other shit is that all of that is systemic. It lies upon the foundation of systemic racism, which is a problem. We, as white people, do not deal with systemic racism pointed at us. We are the benefactors of it, in fact. It's not the same. It isn't. Like, ugh. I don't know how to describe that to someone who's so stupid. We'd have to have a conversation about it, but Jeremy is afraid of me, so.
I think on Black Person Jeopardy, he played a white guy, maybe, and obviously Wife Swap, which is one of the most hilarious Chappelle sketches ever, and it pokes fun at white stereotypes, and it's hilarious. I'm not offended by that. It's just, and people say, oh, it's different. It's different. It really doesn't have to be. All right, like
trans discrimination is systemic. Then, well, yeah, no, I don't mean no. I mean, it's not black people specifically being trans discrimination, right? It's transphobia in general is. Whereas white people denigrating black people for their skin color is systemic. You get what I'm saying?
Doesn't have to be. We can all laugh at ourselves. We could all laugh at ourselves a little bit more.
No one's laughing at yourselves. This isn't laughing at yourself. You're not black. This is the opposite of laughing at yourself. This is laughing at somebody else. You're so stupid. You're so dumb.
When I made a joke about, black farmers who are, I'm sure, extraordinarily hardworking, when I've said that they're planting, bottles of Hennessy, hoping that will grow. No, because, well, my only brother is a farmer, all right? And I know how hard he works. He works 18 hours a day, 365 days a week. He's responsible for thousands of heads of cattle, all right? I don't care what skin color you are. Farming is brutally difficult work, and there aren't enough farmers because there isn't any money in it. So, if there's money to make lives easier for farmers, I'm not against that. From there, the toxic sludge of a conversation moved on to insulting the intelligence mocking supposedly favorite liquor brands. Finishing up, Crowder joked about meth contaminating the soil in an African-American city of Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, meth probably isn't the right one to pick. You know, I would think crack, meth.
Oh, see, he went there. See, he's like, where are my black stereotype jokes? Yeah, crack. There we go. You see what I mean? Like he just like offhandedly does these things without even thinking about it. You know what I mean? Isn't that wild? Like, how does he not say that and go, oh, I'm surprised that's actually fucked up for me to just assume, right? It's just weird. Just a weird thing.
It seems like more like a white person problem. I think white folks use it at rates 3 times higher than the African-American community. Crack would have been probably the more go-to there. But again, jokes, all right? Would I make them? No. Do we need to have 1,000 articles about how Crowder needs to get deplatformed again? Because
do you need to make 1,000 videos about it too? Like what? You know what you're doing. These people wrote about this because it gets them clicks. You do the same thing.
Of jokes you didn't like.
What?
Apparently, we're living in a time of extreme privilege. For those people that would constantly accuse others of living with privilege, they don't realize just how privileged they really are. That they can spend all day, pearl clutching about an episode of a show that they don't even watch. Hey, remember to get yourself a VPN.
Shut up. All right. He's done. He's shilling VPNs now. Fucking idiot, dude. Fucking dumb idiot poopy face. Jeremy is one of my least favorite people of all time. That's a fact. That's just true. That's just how it works. I just don't like him. You know what I mean?